Kevin Sidebottom here, speaker, author, and trainer, and I go around and I teach sales organizations and leadership teams how to grow trust and influence with their customers and team members to generate more revenues and higher profits. Today, I want to talk to you about why you need to have a leadership development program for your organization. Whether you're a business that's trying to make money or you're a nonprofit organization, you need to constantly be investing in your team to grow their leadership capacity. That's right, because if we're not growing them, well, they're not growing at all, because typically most people are not growing themselves. They are stagnant. They like to be comfortable. They don't want to grow their comfort zones. So we need to have an investment program so that way we can grow. It's kind of like our 401ks. When we invest into it over time, compound interest comes into play. And instead of it just kind of increasing, it goes like this and takes off over time. And that's what we need from our teams. Is we need them to be growing all the time. And how do we do that? Well, we don't badger them, but we have leadership programs. And some people, I got to be honest, you're going to have to not have a leadership program or enter them into it, because some people are just not that interested in it. They want to get a paycheck and move on. And, just like Dave Ramsey says, those are the sacred cows that we want to move out. We want people that are charging forward, consistently trying to grow and add value. Now, the other thing that happens is if we keep investing into our teams, they stay. Because when people see value being added to them and know that we care, well, they're going to want to stay for the cause and grow. When people stop seeing growth and investment into them, that's when they start looking to other organizations. Whether it's another position or a paycheck, they go, what is it that I can grow at this organization? If we want to retain people and have less cost onboarding and new training and searching for new talent, well, we need to constantly be investing. So we need to have a servant leadership kind of thought process when we're trying to grow our leaders. Someone who serves them by investing in them and helping them grow. That's what we need. That is the most excellent kind of leadership. Having a leadership that sits up in a little throne and points at people and tells them to go do something isn't really leadership. The leaders actually get in there, step in, get their hands dirty with their team members, show them that they care, and will serve them by adding value. It's investing in them. Like we talked about the 401k, if we invest in them, they'll grow. Some people will say, what happens if we invest in people and they go to different organizations? Well, what happens if you don't invest in people and they stay? You think you're going to grow? Not likely. So we need to be investing in people and care about those people because there's value there. We need to put value on those people. They're not just commodities. Now, John Maxwell will tell you, and he is like the leadership guru of the 21st century. Third world countries are actually calling him to come train their governments on how to grow their leadership ability, right? Well, here's the deal. He actually has all these people that will follow him into battle and go and train these governments with everything that he's taught them. And they do it on their own dime. That's right. He has great influence with lots of people because he's added so much value over time that people are just saying, yes, I'm going to go into this cause for you. And that's influence. When you can get that kind of influence where people are going to do stuff for free, well, that's because you have such a good drive in helping people that they see that and they want to go and fight for you. Okay? What he says is you need to have influence if you're going to be in leadership. Now, I want to steer you into this whole process of you got to have sales acumen in your leadership program. Reason being is sales actually, by its foundation, is to grow influence. Not the sleazy kind of way, but on a servant leadership kind of way. Good salespeople and the great salespeople will actually serve their customers. The great leaders will serve their teams. And the foundation of my sales program that I teach people, and in my book, you'll actually understand that the whole foundation is about serving the customer. And you have to have a little bit of salesmanship to be able to be a great leader. All of the great leaders have a little bit of salesmanship to them. Look at the past presidents. Look at all the great leaders in business. They all had a salesmanship to them. And if they do the right sales program and training, your leadership team will understand how to serve and be focused in on serving the teams. So make sure you're adding that as a component when you're thinking of a leadership program. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be glad to help you. If this video is helpful or insightful, hit like, share, subscribe, send it to somebody that it might help. That's why I do these videos. It's because I want to help you. All right? We'll see you next time.